Hi folks, right, acrylic on MDF, 2mm MDF. It's a very dull day today. I've got some artificial light on this. I hope it's bright enough. Now, uh, a couple of days ago, Saturday morning, Saturday morning, I took some photographs of the sunrise. I don't know if you can see the brilliant yellow and reds in that. But I'm going to do a version of it. I'll put the trees in. Just plug that back in there. Quite a comprehensive palette I've got here for this. I've got some, let's start here, I've got some cadmium yellow deep, or cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, orange, cadmium red, ultramarine, cerulean, black, and viridian. A lot of colours for this, but I want to, well, I just want to rough in the bottom here, where the trees are in the garden. Some are catching the light, but I'll put a bit of PVA glue. Ooh, the plug's falling out on my tablet. Just push it back in again. That's okay. I'll put some PVA glue in my little plastic dish. To help it flow a bit easier. Okay, nice gloopy PVA. So I might not use all the colours. I certainly won't use all that paint. But I'll just rough in now, because of the overexposure on the photograph. Everything in that isn't the light is very sharply contrasted. It's quite almost black. But I'm going to have a green down here, and for that I'm going to mix a bit of black, some cad yellow, and some red, and some viridian, so we can get a bit of a nice dark reddy green down here. The red will hopefully, I know we've got the red of the burnt sienna undercoat and primer. I will. I might even use a lighter red. Sorry, a lighter yellow. So let's just get some colour on anyway. I can hardly see. Oh dear! Just move that up above my head. Right now, quite a way away from that. Might be slightly out of focus. So I'll just alter the focus a little bit. Right, that'll do. Okay. Right, let's carry on. I'll get some cadmium yellow. This is a light cadmium yellow. That does vary. Oh, this is deep yellow. And this is the cheapo. I'll put it here because not a lot of room there. Right, let's move my medium PVA glue. Let's put some of that yellow in there. We can get a much better green in that. I'll put some red and back into that. So we've got trees coming up here. Just want to cover that primer. Just dop it in. Using this lovely inch varnish brush. I've got several of these, so I'll cover that. Get some red in, or got some cad orange. So put some of that in. Because there's some red behind those trees. I'm using the cerulean because it's a lovely light greeny, slightly greeny blue. Don't use it very often. Let's just get. This will take more paint as it dries. Just more or less just. I couldn't see the houses. The houses are. I'm in the middle of my garden here, and I'm looking over the fence to my neighbours' gardens. Neighbours, plural. Alright, there's a bit coming up there. Some of them, the sides are symmetrical. Yeah, let's get some of that yellow. Right, okay, brushing there. Let's go on to the sky. Alright, okay, my large inch long flat. And we'll start to put in some cerulean. A bit of ultramarine, a bit of white. And we'll just paint that in. If you thin it down too much, of course it doesn't stick. Okay. Cerulean, ultramarine. I'll darken that. It was a brilliant morning, a fantastic sunrise. There must have been a lot of pollution, I suppose, in the atmosphere while living on the edge of Surrey and in Greater London suburb. It's quite thick. Now we're coming down to a lighter blues. Glazing with this PVA. Right, okay. Let's go in with some yellow now, or some pinky sort of colour in there. This is just a rough in at the moment, so a bit of white, bit of ochre in with that red. The actual sun was coming up about there, so we want a nice red down here. Get behind that. I don't know what's happened there. So now we're going with the yellow. Not bright enough. Use that cad yellow. Covering the trees a bit. so that it looks like, well, as if it's merging with the leaves. One model up. Just that golden, light gold, just incredible. And my photograph is nowhere near good enough. All right, let's just get that coming right down there. Ah, that's what's going on. There's a drip of water going down there. Ah, that's why. Right, let's go back into the pinky. When that dries, we've had a lot of rain overnight. A lot of rain in Wales and floods, bad floods. So we've got a funeral today for a wonderful lady who was nearly 102, Helen Clare. She was the BBC singer during the war. She was light entertainment, Miss Light Entertainment, really. Brilliant soprano, and through the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And finally, she gave up. Well, she didn't give up. I mean, 102, nearly 102, what a life she had. And so, a miserable day for it. But we'll all be wearing quite anything but black, I think. It's a great life. Helen Clare, you can. She's on YouTube. A lot of stuff there. Her daughter's just distributed a number of CDs that they just produced of all her lovely singing. During the war, it didn't have television; it was just radio. And she would sing as a resident singer in the Dorchesters, where I think the BBC did a lot of recording. So she might be on the news tonight. The BBC, the cameras might be there. And the funeral's taking place about a mile and a half away from here. Right, I want to just clean up that sky, just fill in this a little bit, just add a bit more colour, a bit more pigment. I want this quite flat. I'm not trying to do a slavish copy, but I want to get that sunrise quite nicely done, and a bit more white. And in here, sort of an impression. Excuse me. The light's coming from this side, really. Right. Now we try to get that a pinky colour. Just a bit of cad yellow. Not cad yellow, cadmium red. And just coming under that. And we'll mix a bit of red with that, get a grey. More red than grey. Bit more dark here. Darker than that. Just one cloud there, just hanging there with the light pinky glow underneath. But much brighter than that. Put the ochre in there. And then some smaller pinky lights along there. And then we start coming into the brilliant yellows. You can glaze with this PVA glue. It's really lovely colour. We get the pinky stuff in there. See what that yellow's like. Just lightening this. Below, I know from memory there was red underneath that, or orange. So let's put that in. Okay, it's coming on. And we want that pink again. All right in there. Just illuminating that cloud. Just feather a little bit. Touch of the oh, that's a better colour. Bit of orange in there. And more of that. Down across the sky. Right, now that pinky glow. No, it's too dark. Oh, it's too light. I mean, you can really fiddle around with these for forever. You'll never get it right. Well, I won't. Right, some of that cerulean back there now. Just gently blending. And there's a lot of lovely, really light yellow over this. if you work it too much before it dries, it'll start dragging the colour underneath. So careful of that. So the yellow sort of stops out there, and then you've got those other orangey colours. Right, I'm going to reduce the exposure on this. It's going to give it too bright on the screen, so bear with me. Right, that's pretty good. It's not showing the yellow too much, but I now want to get some reddish tints just behind here. And nice bits of light right in there. Just behind the leaves, which I'm going to put in. Okay, now I reckon a bit of stipple. Let's get a stipple brush. There you are. So I'll lighten up some of the reds here. Not the reds, the greens. Red. Can't see the fence, so I'm not going to put that in. So this is a sunrise. Plenty of red in that mix there. Good old stipple, right? There's some good dark greens just coming up. Some orange scribbles in the This is my camera, the webcam. Right. Now a bit more darker up here. Bit black. Black is a great shortcut. I did one similar. The other, from behind me, it was a sort of sunset. And quite a bit of darker. Plenty of red in my back. That's the strongest dark against the strongest light now. One goes right up here. Right. Oh, fine. Alright, let's get some nice orangey colours in there. Stipple is a lovely technique. Now we get our darker greens. Put in some reds. Now that's looking too much like that there, so we'll put this one going a bit higher there, or silhouette, and get the darks in here. Alright, just look at that in a minute. I would have tried just to change that to a darker purple on the top of those nice colours. Mm-hmm. There's a bit more red, I think. Cadmium red. Touch of ochre. Let's get that pinky. Right, just those little bit of pink clouds under there. And we'll do a bit of blending, softening, shall I say. And underneath that, we've got a nice cerulean blue, a bit of ultramarine. This is what I'm doing today because, oh, for flipping heck. No, that's great, isn't it? Yuck, quite the black. See how the cerulean just glows. Alright, put some bit of that pinky stuff very lightly. Like some little clouds. There were some contrails in the photograph. Only more light in here. And that one, because that's the over that light, brilliant light. I don't know if I can get it. It's not quite dry there. That red. And that bit of orange. No, I didn't observe any fibres there. Right, I'm going to dry that bit because I've got to reinstate the snipples. Don't worry about that. I'll mute the sound and try to remember to unmute. Sort of dry. Alright, I'm muted. Times I forget to take that mute off. I don't think I'll get the sky as brilliant as the photograph. I paid £1 each for those colours, those yellows. Right, back with the pink. Even more light in there. Then. Right, okay. I'll dry that off again and I'll stipple, put my stipple back. Right, okay. Yeah, be black. Some of that nice orangey colour in there, so it's catching the light. And we're just bringing some of that down here. Not much more I can do with this one. Well, a nice little colour in there, but you probably can't see it, but oh, that's nice, a nice bit of impression of something catching the light. See, the foreground wasn't anywhere near as dark as the photograph, so I'm just inventing all this. Shrubs, my vine. Okay, well that's it. Right, I'll put a signature on it. I'll put it in a mount now. That always helps out. Not in a mount, in a frame. Right, okay, bear with me. I'll just unclip or unstick. No birds. I know some of you will be pleased to know that this is exclusive to YouTube and public, and not Patreon. That's just. I'll take this out. I'm going to put it up so that you can actually see it better. Bring my camera back. Bring the camera down. Right. Sunrise from my garden on Saturday morning. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.